I was going to say, back to the previous comment about making voices and role-playing and stuff, you can also, if you don't want to do actual voices, you could just make sounds, which is just as fun. Like if you can't sing, if you think you can't sing and you can't do voices, and just make different sounds, and that could also just be as cool.
Yeah. I think when I was running back from the water drugs and sink and stuff, I was like, which is a kind of role playing for spoilers. Maybe I don't know if it'll show up in the story, but things from our tabletopping and just the tabletopping or just any kind of role playing fun thing is a great way to start to have to make voices. And I think it'd even be fun is at the beginning of our second session, because I didn't describe many characters in the first session, we went around the table and figured out what some of these characters look like, and I wrote them down and recorded it, and I can't really remember some of them probably, but we'll see when it comes up. But another one is the sounds of our moves and effects or something, or what we do. Something I could do better as, or just more of, is when you do shoot your puff, what does it look like and what does it sound like? What does it smell like?
Yeah.
That kind of thing is just to get us all more involved in that visual creation stuff, because there are a few moments where the thing is crashing down and you're in the jungle and trying to escape and stuff.
Right.
And I was like, how are you climbing through the vines? It would have been a fun question.
Yeah.
Because that adds so much more to it. But that whole thing could have been so epic, and I didn't really stumble through it, but it felt almost skipped over in a way. And it could have been thicker if I knew how to navigate that, or just we dove into it.
And that's one of the things I've been aware of since I watched a little bit of one of the Critical Role games, is how Matt, or one of the players, not the actual DM, but one of the players, in this case, thinking of Matt, and he would say the Brennan as the DM is saying this happens, and then Matt adds something and he says, my character does this, he turns and he lifts this up or whatever, and it's it's not really changing what's happening, but he's just adding his own little taste into it, and so I've been aware as a player, when can I actually add a little flavor to, and you're like the tree's falling on you, and then I do this, into wrestling with the branches or something that adds to it.
Yeah, we're so new to it and so much room to play that it's pretty cool.